So on that issue of VAT, I mean, there was a lot of talk before the budget that perhaps the finance minister might consider increasing VAT, and some analysts saying, well, potentially you could, and if he were to, this is how much we'd get more. What do you think about the prospect of VAT being increased, and why he opted to leave it as is, as opposed to increasing it?
From a personal perspective, and it's just an opinion, is that the fact that VAT's actually back on the discussion table says a lot, because VAT has remained unchanged since 1993. So for the first time, there's a real speculation that VAT's going to be increased, and I think it's driven primarily by two things. A, there's where's the money going to come from? We're looking for money. We've got a budget shortfall every year that we get financed through debt. So where's the money going to come from? And our VAT is on average lower than other countries.
Okay.
I mean, even African countries. I think the average in Africa for VAT rate's about 16%.
Okay.
And if you think about it, if one percentage increase in VAT, so if our VAT goes from 15%,
from 14 to
15%, it's anything between 15, I mean, it's difficult to calculate, but it's in the neighborhood of 15 billion rands additional income. Now, the reason why it wasn't increased, I mean, it's again speculation, is that it's a political hot potato.
Okay.
Because if you increase VAT, the people who are going to feel it most are the poorest of the poor.
Because low-income earners will get affected.
Low-income,
chances are middle class won't feel it as much because you're already...
You shrug it off, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, you can say you pay more VAT on more expensive
on
items.
more expensive items,
So
yes, yeah.
what I mean, and this is there's so many arguments about this. So if you look at the low income earners, anybody who earns below 90,000 rands a year, right? The estimation is that between 30 and 40% of their income is on food.
Yeah.
So if you ever even think about increasing the VAT rate, you have to do it with very extensive zero-rated policies on certain food items.
Okay.
But it's a political hot potato. And it'll be interesting to do the analysis to see how much of this additional income from VAT will be driven by the middle and the high income bands in South Africa, just paying more for stuff, paying more for their iPhones, their pens, their paper,